Good evening. Good evening. Good evening, family, friends. We welcome you to our graduation ceremony for John Adams College and Career. The class of 2022. Woo! Their theme is 2K22, game over. All right, we know you're excited. We get that. But we want you to celebrate, but with dignity. We would like you to take your seats because once the processional starts, no one will be allowed in at all. Also, I know you love that cell phone, but I need you to go silent. So please, let's go silent. We know you're gonna get excited when you see your children coming down, but let's put this on silent. So we're gonna want you to keep the aisles clear, make sure your phone is on silent. This ceremony will be also live streamed for those people, those family members that could not make it. We're so glad to have you here. Give yourselves an applause. So we're just waiting for the music to start. We need you to clear the aisles quickly, please. The processional has started. Good evening. Welcome the board chair, Ann Bingham, Chief of Staff, Karen Thompson, Derek Ritchie, Patrick Zahn, fellow podium guests, principals, administrators, family, friends, and supporters to the John Adams College and Career High School Class of 2022. At this time, we're going to have our Pledge of Allegiance. We ask you to stand and continue standing for the national anthem.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good evening. My name is Brian Evans, and I am the principal of John Adams College and Career Academy. I would like to extend a warm welcome to all of our guests who have come to celebrate the class of 2022 with us today. I would like to acknowledge all the dignitaries, members of the board, and members of central office for being here with us on today. If you are currently serving or have previously served in any branch of our military, I'm going to ask you to please stand at this time so we can acknowledge you. Next, I would like to acknowledge any John Adams alumni who are present. It is your school pride that keeps many of our traditions alive. If you are a graduate or a former staff member of John Adams High School, please stand so we can acknowledge you. Thank you. Next, I would like to acknowledge the faculty and staff of John Adams College and Career Academy. Thank you for your service to our scholars and every contribution you've made to help our graduates reach this hallmark moment today. All staff and faculty members of John Adams College and Career Academy, please stand and be acknowledged. Thank you. Finally, I would like to acknowledge the parents of the class of 2022. A person's greatest contribution to the world is their child, So today's accomplishment is also your accomplishment, as these students are a reflection of you. I'm asking that any parent, grandparent, or caregiver of the class of 2022 please stand so the class of 2022 can acknowledge you. Thank you. Now, I am going to call to the podium the Chief of Staff for the Cleveland Metropolitan School District, Mrs. Karen Thompson.
Thank you, Principal Evans. I'm thrilled to share a welcome on behalf of CEO Gordon tonight as we celebrate the graduation of John Adams College and Career Academy class of 2022, the second graduating class. Congratulations. Principal Evans did a wonderful job thanking everybody, and I too want to just share it couldn't be done without your family members, Principal Evans, Assistant Principal Ray, all of your teachers, counselors, campus coordinators, the secretaries, the paraprofessionals, security officers, custodians, your network leader, the school board chairperson who's here today, Ann Bigham, and all the other caring individuals that are helping you get across this point in your life. I have the high honor to share some fun points of pride for the class of 2022. This class is 60 graduates strong. Twelve of these graduates participated in the information technology pathway, engaging in experiences such as building personal computers, hackathons, which sounds interesting, and I understand your salutatorian, Isaiah Williams, will be attending Cuyahoga Community College to continue his coursework in the infotech field. So congratulations, Isaiah. I want to stress this is College and Career Academy, and so you have 26 of your graduates participated in the law and social justice pathway. That included mock trials, engaging with local politicians and attorneys, as well as engaging in social justice debates. I understand that Amara Moore is off to Wilberforce University, majoring in criminal justice. Lastly, the college and career pathway, which was 23 strong graduates, explored a variety of courses and research career fields to support their understanding of a pathway in post-secondary education. And your valedictorian tonight, Claudia Perkins, is off to John Carroll University to major in mathematics. Finally, I know you'll hear more, but this class has accumulated over $450,000 in scholarship, with graduates heading to the University of Cincinnati, Cleveland State University, John Carroll University, University of Akron, Kent State University, Wright State University, Central State, University of Toledo, to name a few. What a class, what an accomplishment. This graduating class of 2022 truly exemplifies the core values of the school, which are relationships, community, collaboration, inquiry, and being goal-oriented. Congratulations, class of 2022, and best wishes for your future.
We're going to ask Karen Thompson to come back to the podium. We have a little gift for you. So these are our Rebel shirts. So you get a Rebel shirt here.
Thank you.
And we have something else down in here for you.
Okay, awesome.
Thank you. Thank you so much. At this time, we're going to have a reading from our Salutatorian, Jariah Fair.
Good evening, board members, faculty, family, and friends in the class of 2022. My name is Jariah Fair, this year's Salutatorian. And well, here we are. We work hard to get to this day, and our work did not go to waste. We accomplished what we set out to do 4 years ago, and it was to graduate. Remember this, today is just one achievement to the next chapter of our journey called life. It tells us how far we have come, where we are today, and what lies ahead of us. We all struggled through our awkward elementary and middle school phase. I personally can agree with that. And now we are moving out of our high school phase, pursuing to the next chapter. I believe each senior here today has the ability to be something great as we move on. Maybe your next chapter is not about becoming or doing anything. Maybe it's about unbecoming everything that is not you, so it can be who you really meant to be. So keep learning, keep striving, keep trying, and keep accomplishing. Continue to follow your path no matter how difficult the road may be. This is your journey, your road, and yours alone. And I hope you become the person you dream of being. Thank you so much. And next we will have William Sweeney, this year's Valedictorian.
Good evening, board members, staff, family, friends, and the class of 2022. My name is Zaria Sweeney, this year's Valedictorian. I would like to say congratulations to the class of 22. We have accomplished so much throughout our 4 years and overcame so many challenges. We all once were ninth graders with no idea where we will end up in the next 4 years. When we were strange acting sophomores, we thought we had it all together. By the time we reached our junior year, we were confident and could not wait to become seniors and take over. Well, we're here today, the day we have been waiting for, to end this chapter of high school and to begin a new chapter, a new journey in our lives. When we look back at the many people who has helped us along the way, we are fortunate to have such a great supporting team. And all we can say now is thank you. Ms. Maxwell, thank you for making sure we have all our credits and sharing your candy with us. Ms. O and Ms. Gordon, thank you for making sure that we filled out our Say Yes and FAFSA for college. To Mr. Spencer, we appreciate you for giving us days when we really needed them. And to Ms. Clinkscales, our senior advisor and credit recovery teacher who pushed those who needed it to get their goal accomplished. You will always be our school mom. We'll never forget you. To the entire staff of JACCA, family and friends, thank you for being there for us and helping us to get to where we are today. As the class of 2022, we all have made mistakes, but we have learned from them. We have overcome several obstacles to get to this point. Our 4-year journey can be perfectly summed up to this quote: "Life is a sculpture that you cast as you make mistakes and learn from them," by Kim Namjoon. Once again, congratulations to my fellow graduates in the class of 2022. I wish you well in the next years to come. Live your life to the fullest. Make the right choices. Remember, dream big so you can and will accomplish those dreams. Thank you. Now we will have Mr. Spencer, our campus coordinator, recognizing the top 10.
Good evening, families, guests, and most importantly, the class of 2022. So before I recognize the top 10, I want to give you guys something to take with you before you go. I want you guys to know that you've survived every difficult day of your life. You have survived every difficult day of your life. With that being said, more difficult days are ahead, but don't forget to reach back and touch those who helped you get here, all right? The top 10. I ask you to stand and remain standing. Please hold your applause till everyone's name is called. Number 10, Janiyah Harris. Number 9, Sincere Lee. Number 8, Ariana Love. Number 7, Aaron Chambers. Number 6, Alantasia Norton. Number 5, James Davis. Number 4, Adia Harper. Number 3, Linnell Mills, Jr. Our salutatorian for the class of 22 is Jariah Fair. Last but certainly not least, our valedictorian for the class of 2022 is Zaria Sweeney. Zaria Sweeney, excuse me. Do me a favor, please give the top 10 a round of applause. Next, we will have remarks from Mrs. O from Say Yes and Mrs. Gordon from College Now.
Hello, everyone. I am Hermiah Anwar, better known as Mrs. O, and I'm the Say Yes Family Support Specialist, and I'm here with Ms. Rosalind Gordon, our College Now College and Career Advisor. It has been such a pleasure getting to know these scholars, and we are so grateful to be here to celebrate this accomplishment. We are here to recognize the Say Yes scholars this year. The Say Yes Scholarship is a tuition scholarship that allows students the opportunity to pursue college and career training. The scholarship can be used at all Ohio public universities, community colleges, and job training programs, as well as over 100 private universities in Ohio and across the nation. In order to be considered for this scholarship, the scholar must have been attending a CMSD or partnering charter high school since 9th grade and living within the CMSD district since 9th grade. At this time, Ms. Gordon will announce the Say Yes Cleveland Scholarship recipients of this year.
It is with great pleasure that I announce the 2022 John Adams College and Career Academy Say Yes Cleveland Scholarship recipients. As I call your names, please remain standing, and please hold all applause until after all 19 scholars have been recognized. First, we have Sandra Anderson, Terry Baldwin, Treasure Banks, Dwayne Bray, Brene Davenport, Sha'ara Dotson, Normante Elston, Jariah Fair, Adia Harper, Janiyah Harris, Janiyah Johnson, Ariana Love, Tajari McDowell, Linnell Mills Jr., Christian Moore, Anila Orr, William Sweeney III, Zaria Sweeney, and Tyler Wilson. Congratulations again, and we wish everyone nothing but success. You all may be seated. And now I would like to introduce our keynote speaker and class president, Sincere Lee.
Good evening. My name is Sincere Lee, and I will be introducing our guest speaker, Dr. Terry A. Webb. Dr. Webb, LPC, NCC, CCTP, currently serves as the Assistant Dean of Counseling, Psychological, and Asset Service at Cuyahoga Community College. He is a 1983 graduate of John Adams High School. He was also a participant in the Case Western Reserve University Upward Bound program. Dr. Webb has more than 30 years of secondary and post-secondary supervision as well as teaching experience. He is an expert of motivation, overcoming anxiety, and various issues surrounding minority males overcoming self-imposed limitations. In addition, he is a passionate motivational speaker, educator, pastor, visionary, organizer, and counselor who sees value and potential in everyone. Dr. Webb is a licensed professional counselor for mental health through Ohio and holds board certification from the National Board of Certified Counselors and Corporation. He is also a certified clinical trauma professional. In addition, he is trained in mental health first aid. He has worked as a family therapist, providing life skills and counseling services to broken families. He focuses on helping families and individuals heal, also exploring how non-cognitive factors impact relationships. He also does workshops on personal branding, self-esteem, self-determination, overcoming self-imposed limitations, empathy, and education in Wye College. I present you Dr. Terry Webb.
Well, good evening, everyone. Oh, y'all know it's late, but come on. Good evening. There we go. And I'm honored to be here. When Dr. Ralph Murphy asked me to come, I was just jumped for joy to come back to my old alma mater, to come back to John Adams, to be able to speak to the students for a few moments and to share with them some of my experience in going to where I am today. No, I was not in the top 10. Nowhere near it. But I graduated. I'm gonna tell you that now, I graduated. And I know I said it wrong. But here we go. I'm gonna get started because they told me I gotta stick to a very strict timeline. So if I start talking like Twister, stop me. All right, now, to the students that are here, I want to applaud your parents and everybody that got you here, but I want y'all to understand one thing. By you graduating from John Adams, do you realize that you're better than most people that you ever going to encounter in your life? And then you need to act like you know that you're somebody, because walking on that land on 116th and Corlett elevated you to higher heights. You didn't have the camel humps that we had to go up and down. You didn't take swats like we did when we were there. You didn't eat questionable lunches that rolled the foil back and not know what they were when we were there 40 years ago. But you are much better than you ever believed you could ever be right now. And I'm saying this quickly because I want you to understand my humble beginnings. I started out in the suburbs of 79th and Kinsman. I don't care what y'all say, I got the mic, it was a suburb. I went to Anton Gradina, Paul Revere, Nathan Hale, and John Adams High School. And I'm going to tell you this, I don't want any of you ever, when I work at the college, I work with all the incoming freshmen, and I'm not one to really buy into people giving me sob stories, because I'm one of a whole lot of kids. I know what it is to be homeless. I know what it is to be abandoned. I know what it is to come home in the wintertime and not have heat in my house. I know what it is to plug a light up and the only thing that comes on is my anger. And the only thing I know what it is to be hungry and actually wish for food. But I stand here to tell you today, young people, nothing you've been through was wasted. It's giving you the strength to push on to make it even higher than you've ever been through. And I'm going to tell you right now, the most powerful medicine in the world is hope. If you have hope, you can do anything. If you have hope, you can stand strong against people telling you that you can't. I was once one. You can stand up when people make fun of you. I was once one. You can look back one day and laugh at people who laugh at you and tell them that I'm making paper. You will one day, if you don't give up. See, hope is about seeing what's possible and not focusing on what is in front of you. Just people will hate on you. People will lie on you. All people will never like you, but you better love yourself. And to tell you the truth with that, because he's looking at me side-eyed over here, believe it or not, I knew him when he was younger than y'all. Y'all principal was once a student of mine. Yeah, I'm only 39. I want you to understand something. Young people, whenever you go through in life, it's to prepare you for the next level. I called hell getting to where I am. But right now I'm in heaven. Because I kept pushing and I never stopped. I know y'all hear that all the time. It's not going to get easier. People lying to you. You got to keep pushing and believing and pushing and believing and pushing and believing that you can get there. And I'm going to sit down after I give you the formula for success. It's math. A squared PF. Attitude is the first A. Right now, people like me who are near retirement are looking for people like you to teach what I know so that I can put you where I am. Your attitude will take you faster there than your intelligence. Because if you're coachable, I will invest in you. If you're coachable, my friends, who some of them are very wealthy, because I might be, will invest in you. If you're coachable and you have a nice spirit, doors will open for you in places that have not ever even been built. The next one is association. You all in a generation where they have cell phones. The right picture at the wrong time can make you poor for a long time. Be careful who you are friends with. They can't hold your family against you, but you sure can be poor because of your friends. I have 6 brothers. 3 are career criminals. I have 2 nephews on death row. I come from a real black family. We got problems, but we kept pushing. I didn't want to go to jail. I'm too pretty. I didn't like when I had to share a locker room with a bunch of guys, so I know that I didn't want to do that. Who you run with determines your wealth. My credit was in the garbage until I started associating with people with good credit who knew how to manage their money, and they showed me how to amass money. Talking to broke people will keep you broken and despaired. And the next thing is this, F, faith. You have got to believe you can even when everyone else says you can't. No one has the right to define you but you. And everything you go through refines you, it does not define you. You write your own ticket to your own destiny. I never thought I would have the highest degree in the land. I never thought I would be a published author. I never thought I would be paid to speak at places and be paid $2,000 to $5,000 for running my mouth. I'm a little kid from the suburbs of 79th and 93rd and Kinsman. I never thought I would be able to do the things I've done and travel all over the world at somebody else's expense, eating food that I can't pronounce but it tastes good, and if somebody else is paying for it. And y'all can actually do more than I ever did because y'all have opportunities that didn't exist 40 years ago. You all have a destiny now in your hands, and each and every last one of you need to know something. The P is don't quit, persistence. Don't quit. If you failed a class, very few of your instructors in here, except the real big nerds, are going to tell you that they didn't fail something in college. Who would know I would have a doctorate in psychology and I failed that class so bad in undergrad I got a Z? It was that bad. But I kept pushing and I kept striving. I stopped listening to people telling me what I can't do, and I started doing what I wanted to do. And I lived out the dream I want. Right now, you all have in your hands the destiny to be able to go out and do whatever you want to do. If you have the right attitude and you associate with the people that are going in the direction you want to go, and you have the faith to believe that you can make it, yes, you're going to fall down, but you can get back up. You got to be willing to persist and push on, even when you don't want to, even when people are pulling you and telling you that college ain't worth it, school ain't worth it. But guess what? You are worth it, and you better go out and do anything that you want to do that's going to make you happy. And you want to know something? I'm going to tell you right now what greatness looks like. I want y'all to participate in this too. Look to your left. Look to your right. You just saw greatness. And guess what? The person that looked to the left and looked to the right is just as great as the one to the left and to the right. Don't let nobody tell you that you can't. My motto is this: lead me, follow me, or get the hell out my way. Ain't nothing gonna stop me. I'm on the battlefield for my life, and it ain't over yet. And I will be everything I set goals out to be. Don't ever sell yourself short. That's somebody else's job. Don't ever let the person that told you no be the one that stops you. Everybody that tells me no lets me know I no longer need to talk to them. So young people, as I sit down, don't leave this place selling yourself short. By you being a high school graduate, you're better than 80% of the population. And by you graduating from John Adams, you're better than 565% of the population. Don't ever believe that you can't. I never thought I would put on stuff like this one day because I wrote a 492-page book to get this. And I make this look good. And you know what? One of y'all can make it look better because it ain't over. You just beginning. This is a commencement, and you can do anything that you want to. And that is not a lie. I'm a living witness that if you don't quit, you will get what you want, and mostly you will get what you deserve. Don't ever give up. I'm going to do something corny right now because I'm at John Adams. Y'all might not invite me back for another 40 years, and at that time, I might be in a walker with a diaper. But I just want y'all to say it with me. John Adams. Oh, y'all got to say it with soul. Don't give me no Twain from down south. I want to hear it with soul. John Adams is the best school in the world. And you better act like it.
Let's give Dr. Webb another applause. All right. All right. Dr. Webb, can you come up to the podium, please? This is just something to show that we appreciate you, not only being an alumni of John Adams, but for coming and being our guest speaker today. We have a little gift down in there for you if you like Starbucks. And then we gave you the class of 2022 2K over shirt. Thank you so much.
This means a lot.
Thank you so much. Okay, that's for you. And at this time, we're going to ask Mr. Evans and board member designee to the podium for the certification on acceptance of the John Adams College and Career High School class.
We're going to ask all the educators on stage and in the audience to stand with us at this time. Just the educators, but we appreciate your support.
Mr. Evans, class advisor and faculty, do you attest to the fact that these students have satisfactorily completed the requisite course of study prescribed by the Cleveland Metropolitan School District, the Board of Education of the Cleveland Metropolitan School District, and the Ohio Department of Education?
I certify that all students on this stage today have met all of the educational requirements of the state of Ohio and the Cleveland Metropolitan School District and have passed all of the required parts of the Ohio State test. These students are now ready to receive their diplomas.
And then on behalf of the Cleveland Metropolitan District Board of Education, I have the high honor to bestow upon you, members of the John Adams College and Career High School 2022 graduating class, your high school diploma. Along with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Thank you and congratulations to all of you.
So this is the moment you have waited for, you have struggled for, you have sacrificed for. So please make sure that every parent, family member gets to hear their student's name. So we ask that of you out of respect and in good faith. Miracle Bosk. Zamaria Davis. Angelique Pierre Rosario. Zaria Lequel Sweeney. Jariah Kylan Fair. Linnell Aaron Mills Jr. Audia Miracle May Harper. James Ricky Davis. Alantasia Monet Norton. Aaron Chambers. Ariana Monet Love. Sincere Kayla Monet Lee. Janaya Monique Harris.
Sandra Itavia Anderson. Terry Dewan Baldwin. Treasure Dior Banks. Mael Delasia Bell. Damir Rashad Billingsley. Dwayne Bray. China Monet Coleman. Brene Davenport. Tyler Alexander Devon. Sha'ara Nitri Dotson.
Jasmine Lachey Dunn. Normonte Jamal Elston. Lashana Monet Fluker. Kayla Capri Gaston. Tristan Greer. Leonte Harris. Calicia Hereford.
Adora Tashanti Howard. Torian Rashawn Paul Hughes.
Diamond Tayshawn Jackson. Jaquan LeBron Jackson. Keyshawn James. Janaya Johnson. Daquan Kamani Lamar. Tajaree Monet McDowell. Lanita Nael Miller. Syed Rayana Mitchell. Christian Troy Moore. Aaliyah Adele Oliver.
Adarius Orr. Anila Marie Orr. Karan Mario Earl Owens. Arshawn Pickens. Go, baby. Go, baby. Tierra Lachey Pollard. Desmond Lindale Sains. Khalid Scott. Treasure State. Kamaya Inez Sturdivant. William Darrell Sweeney III. Lanaya Jaleesa Marie Taylor.
Rosie Vance.
Rosie.
Talisha Andrea Wells.
Go on, girl.
Marietta Monet Wilford. Jr. Tyler James Wilson. Hubert Charles Worthy.
I want you all to give it up for the class of 2022. You can do a little better than that. Give it up for the ones who thought they were not going to make it. Give it up for the ones that you thought were not going to make it. Give it up for them because you know that their future is going to be bright. All right, we just have one more thing to do before we go. We're doing great on time. It's 7 o'clock, so we're doing great. We just want to do one last thing. I'm going to ask for Sincere Lee to come up to the podium. And I'm also going to ask for our senior advisor, Ms. Darlene Clinkscales, to come up to the podium as well. Ms. Clinkscales is our senior advisor, and she has worked so tirelessly with this group all year long. They love her, the staff loves her, and there are many students who made it through because of her push and her unwillingness to give up on them. So Ms. Clinkscales, we just have a little something that we want to give to you while you're giving gifts. We want to give you a little something just to show you that we appreciate you and we love you, and we want to thank you for everything you've done for the class of 2022. Give it up for my senior advisor. Give her one more hand. All right, so we're going to do something a little special on tonight. This class, at the conclusion of this ceremony, which is happening in just a moment, is going to go into the hallway, and they're going to take a group picture, and they are going to be the first group to start our Senior Wall of Fame at John Adams College and Career. So when we conclude the ceremony, we are going to ask you to hold the house just for 5 minutes. We need the rotunda clear so we can take the picture. We will do it real quick. We are just going to ask you to hold. At this time, I'm going to have our 2 class officers come up and do the tassel ceremony.
The tassel is worn on the right side of the mortarboard as a symbol of change. At this time, we ask that all graduating seniors please stand, and they're already standing. By the power vested in me as your senior class advisor, I hereby declare this year's class of John Adams College and Career Academy, the class of 2022, to be graduates of the Cleveland Metropolitan School District. You may now move your tassel to the left side of the mortarboard. Now, as your first act as alumni of JACCA and Proud Rebels for Life, our assistant principal, Mr. Ray, will lead you in reciting our school's alma mater. Please remain standing.
Thank you, Ms. Clean Scales. Before we recite the alma mater, I just wanted to leave our class of 2022 with a few words. Ladies and gentlemen, as you go out into the world today as graduates, I need you to think of three things every day. First, know your value. 2, walk with people that appreciate you and love you. And 3rd, always feel useful and capable of production. If you can do those three things, you will be successful along with everything that the adults up here said in your life. So congratulations. Let us now recite the alma mater for John Adams High School. Maroon and gold. Maroon and gold. We pledge our loyalty. This golden haze of student days will live eternally. These days with thee will cease to be. But through the passing years, the thought of you, maroon and gold, call back fond memories. The thoughts of you, maroon and gold, call back fond memories. Congratulations, families.
Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our ceremony. Please make sure that you keep the aisles clear and allow the graduates to recess from the auditorium. Remember to please hold your seats until we are done with the picture. Thank you for coming out. God bless and good night.